He's now backed up to McDowell. Half a car length to the leader, Logano. He's got to go to the bottom. Oh! And he can't get there, and he wrecks Logano.
Logano blocked. Logano moved down, blocked. I hate to say it. He was under him and got a pretty big block right there. You knew it was going to be aggressive, and unfortunately, cost him. I want to watch a replay, but that's how I feel like I saw that. Chance to get underneath of you.
Bubba Wallace gets up there with the two Fords, and they edge out front. Oh, crash! Stenhouse in the wall.
Should have known.
And Chris Buescher with him.
Might have seen this movie before earlier in the day.
Some cars are starting to get vulnerable, and you're seeing them. Oh,
there it goes. First crash of the day. The 18 is Drew Dollar.
These cars will dart to one direction or another, and obviously it caught the 18 and those guys off guard and got our first wreck of the day. Two cars that were in the top 10.
And the first time you'll hear this, but not the last, throughout the course of the next two races, is the accordion effect. And that's exactly what happened right there. Somebody checks up in front, the next guy checks up, and the next guy behind that.
In the fourth spot, and there's contact. Drew Dollar hard into the wall.
I think her and Tony got together there.
Push, maybe just got off centered a little bit. Yeah, just got off centered, and then when she checked up, came back up into him, and it turned him obviously in the wrong direction.
Driving all day long.
Another good save by Tony.
Yeah, yeah.
She could own the sweep moves of the race. All
Understand success in the draft. That's tight.
Oh, we got a wreck.
And there they go, back behind the leaders. Brett Moffitt involved, Tommy Joe Martins, and several others. Oh. Man, C.J. McLaughlin just got shot out of the draft there, and when he came back up, all bets were off.
Yeah, Briscoe's out. He can't get to the
Austin Cindric, whose grandfather won the Indy 500 as a car owner. Cindric is going to bring them to the line way up high to block Ryan Blaney, and at the line, Cindric beats Bubba Wallace by half a car length, and they crash going into turn one.
This race never disappoints.
No, it does not.
And David Reagan found one he couldn't miss.
All right, we've got trucks everywhere.
Eckes continuing to lead. Ankrum taking a look outside. Eckes comes up the block. The white flag is out, and now the yellow.
Is that going to be the race because the white came out?
Yes, I think it's a race. I believe that Zane Smith is going to be the winner.
The white flag did come out. He waved, the flagman waved the white with his right hand, and then the yellow came out immediately thereafter with the left hand.
To go down and block it.
Whoa! Spinning around and into the fence goes Harvick, and it's a 7-car jam session.
Eric Jones is in it. Noah Gregson's in it.
A ton of momentum.
Yeah, you saw Kevin kind of move to the outside, and Larson was trying to tee him up, square him up, so it was a good bump draft, and they both hit at an angle and spun him around.
And you could see how the exhaust pipes sound of the fighter.
Oh, no! Big crash on the back straightaway takes out William Byron, Kyle Busch, and Harrison Burton. Oh,
come off the corner, the car got light exactly like I was talking about. Man, it went over too. I was right. Dang it. A lot of good cars.
Yeah, he's got to get to the top. The top's going to have the biggest energy here. 21's going to come with a huge shove.
They are 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover, that's
comes.
Austin Hill in the 21. Big crash, up and over. Caution is out. That's Myatt Snyder.
Looks like he's moving around, winning that down. That's a good sign. I believe Austin Hill's got this.
And the leader, Austin Hill. But keep this in mind. We freeze the field when the caution comes out on the final lap. So NASCAR will have to review to determine who was leading when the caution came out. And we'll do everything we can, all the video we have available, to make sure who was leading. Was it the 21 or 16? And it's great to see Myatt Snyder climbing from that race car.
Again, these race cars are so safe. You just gotta give it to NASCAR once again for the safety provisions they just enforce consistently on these race cars. It's nice to see him walk away.
We saw it coming. That top lane was going to have a huge run. We knew the 21 was going to get a big run. The top lane typically on the final lap gets that big push, and I think he is the winner.
First career victory. First start in his rookie season. It's Austin Hill who gets it done at Daytona, and here's what happened behind him.
That's just a bad scenario. Once you get turned around backwards, if he doesn't get hit in the front end, it probably doesn't get airborne, but it's just you got that other car wedging underneath the front to get the lift there. But it's great to see, like Chad talked about, the safety innovations of these cars. You know, to see Myatt just walk right out, that's a great sign.
And I would be anxious to see how close it was at the time of caution, because look right here, it looks like the 16's out front. Whew, it had to be really close.
Yep. The caution wasn't out at that point when they left our screen, so he was clearly ahead by the time he left the bottom of your monitors on television. But unfortunately, Anthony Alfredo getting into the back of the 31 and creating that issue.
Wow. I mean, look at that car.
And look at the grass that's flying in front of him.
Where's the engine?
Oh,
wow.
The engine's gone. I mean, this kind of like a Michael Waltrip wreck that we saw at Bristol, where it's just, or the Jeffrey Bodine, right?
Kyle Larson front straightaway here at Daytona years ago.